Welcome back to Tiny Track Cars. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. A 16-car Hot Tamale Tournament 1 series started, and now we are down to this final group of 4 cars that will be battling on Candy Mountain, and at the end of this video, we'll be left with 1 car and 1 driver who will be crowned our first ever Hot Tamale of Candy Mountain. Let's take a quick look at our bracket from the beginning of this tournament and then meet our final 4 cars. Uncle Elvis, driving for Uncle Elvis Racing in a Jaguar XJ220, weighing 57.7 grams. Next we have Spy Dude, driving for Aces High Racing in that 1963 Studebaker pickup. Next we have Sam Hall, driving for Team DRT3K in the Ice Charger. And last but not least, Puff, driving for Puffs Racing in that 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Let's hop right into race 1. Uncle Elvis in the pole position. These drivers will run 8 races in this Hot Tamale Finals. They're out of there. Uncle Elvis is out front in that pole position. Puff right behind him, pushing him down the main straight as they come into Lollipop Landing. Spy Dude tries to get by on the inside, but Puff closes the door. Spy Dude tries to get by on the inside again, and Puff closes the door again. The whole pack is getting held up while Uncle Elvis runs away with the win. And it looks like nobody else is followed behind Uncle Elvis. They are hanging out with the monster trucks right after the swirl. It looks like they might have been rubbing a little bit too much and not doing enough racing. And they were stuck, and that will be a 3-car DNF for Sam Hall, Puff, and Spy Dude. And there you see the replay of them getting tangled up after the swirl. Uncle Elvis coming and claiming his 4 points for race 1. They will rotate 1 spot to the right, clockwise rather, and Spy Dude in the pole position. They are out of there down the main straightaway. Seems like Uncle Elvis is slotting behind. Oh, track gives a little bit, and Uncle Elvis goes launching into that far wall. Sam Hall pulls to the first place position, followed by Spy Dude. Will Spy Dude be able to catch him? Spy Dude looks a little squirrely going into the donut wall. He does not exit the donut wall, and it looks like he might have took Puff with him. There they are on the exit to the donut wall. Spy Dude on his roof, wheels to the sun. That's not how you want to be. Let's take a look at that replay. Uncle Elvis gets a little airborne there and flies off the track. We'll have to notify track maintenance to do a little bit of track reinforcement in that turn to make sure no cars go flying off the track again. Sam Hall a little squirrely himself as he comes down the main straightaway, but is successful at taking 4 points for race 2. Our drivers rotate 1 position clockwise. Sam Hall in the pole position. Let's see if he can put some more points on the board. Spy Dude right behind him. Puff to his left. Looks like Uncle Elvis was behind. Puff does make a pass on the outside. Uncle Elvis cuts in front of Sam Hall as they go into the swirl. Uncle Elvis is able to hold it out. Puff in first place going in the donut wall. Looks like Uncle Elvis was sliding sideways into the donut wall, but he does come out in front for the second place. Let's watch this again here. Uncle Elvis tries to take the outside, Sam Hall on the inside. Uncle Elvis cuts him off. Meanwhile, that gives Puff the opportunity to take off. The rest of the cars have contact as they're going into the donut wall, and they come out with Uncle Elvis in reverse, Sam Hall, and then Spy Dude crashing into Puff as they roll across the finish line. We're going to go straight into race 4 with Puff in that pole position. Uncle Elvis to his left, who will win down the main straight here and come out in the first place position. Looks like Puff is far out ahead. Uncle Elvis does catch up, makes up some ground, and gets into that second place as Sam Hall right behind him as they go into the swirl. Down the main straight here, Sam Hall hits a pole of cotton candy. Puff and Uncle Elvis come flying across the finish line. Spy Dude is able to get by as well to take 3rd place and put some points on the board. And there you have Sam Hall floating in the lake. He hit that cotton candy so hard it launched his car off of the track. We'll have to get the rescue boat out there, call the Coast Guard, and get Sam Hall dried out for the next race. Nobody likes soggy carpet in their car. Let's take a look at that replay and see what happened to Sam Hall. Comes down, hits that right wall, goes left, smacks straight against that pole of cotton candy, flies off the track, ends up down under that bridge as Puff and Uncle Elvis and Spy Dude roll so gracefully across the finish line. Alright, now we are into the second 4 races of this Hot Tamale Finals. Uncle Elvis in first with 10 points, followed closely by Puff. Uncle Elvis back in that pole position as they head down the main straightaway. They are in a tight 4-car pack, and 3 cars and 1 truck. Uncle Elvis does come out in front as they go into the swirl. Puff and Spy Dude right on his booty as they go into the donut wall. They come down the final straightaway, and Uncle Elvis looks like he takes it. It looks like Spy Dude might have snuck by Puff right before the finish line for second place. Let's take a closer look at that and see if that is the case on this Tiny Track Cars instant replay. There you have Uncle Elvis out in front bouncing off the walls, but able to keep in that first place position. Puff is literally glued to his rear bumper as they go into the donut wall. They exit the donut wall. Puff's on the outside. Uncle Elvis goes to cut him off, and Spy Dude is able to make a move on Puff to take second place right as they cross the finish line. Unfortunately, did not have enough to take Uncle Elvis. Looks like Uncle Elvis 14 points, Puff 10 points in second place. They are out of there for the next race. Spy Dude in that pole position. Will he be able to capitalize on his position? It looks like he might. He is out there flying with nobody in sight behind him. Spy Dude looking flawless on this race as he goes in the donut wall, out of the donut wall, bounces off the wall just a little bit. And Sam Hall and Uncle Elvis sliding in for second and third place, battling hard. There we see Puff. I'm not sure what happened to Puff. I hope we can catch that on the replay and see what might have happened to Puff. There he is up on the curb already. He's able to hop off there, as you see in the far right screen, but he lost a lot of momentum as he came down that wall. It looks like he was on the left-hand berm again, and as it started to bank, he just tilted right over. Gravity gets you again. And there you have Sam Hall and Uncle Elvis battling for second and third. Uncle Elvis does take that, followed by Sam Hall in third place. 3-way tie for third place. Uncle Elvis is still out in front. Sam Hall in the pole position. Spy Dude right behind him as they come in a cupcake corner. Puff wants to take the inside. Sam Hall spins around backwards. Spy Dude is out front. Sam Hall is still backwards. Sam Hall looks like he entered the donut wall sideways. Is he able to come out? No. Spy Dude takes first place, and it looks like Sam Hall may have wrecked the other 2 cars as they enter the donut wall. There is Sam Hall's backwards. He's really squirrely on this race. He tries to pass Spy Dude in reverse in the swirl. Tries to get spun back around, successfully gets spun back around, but then is caught up with Uncle Elvis and Puff, and none of them leave the donut wall, giving Spy Dude 4 points, and he is catching up to Uncle Elvis. 16 points for Uncle Elvis, 14 points for Spy Dude. At this point, it's still anyone's game. Puff in the pole position. He looks fast when he's out there alone. Is he able to hold on to it? He's up on the curb just a little bit. Sam Hall takes the outside around the swirl. Is he able to get by him? Sam Hall does get by him. Can he hold on to it as he goes to the donut wall? No. Oh, Uncle Elvis comes out of the donut wall. Sam Hall was going so fast and he was so out of control. He made the passes, but then spun out and almost caused a 4-car wreck. Somehow Uncle Elvis made it through and took 4 points for the win. Let's take a closer look at this race. Sam Hall with a beautiful pass on the outside. He goes from the right to the left, goes outside of Puff, and then on the inside there, unfortunately, Puff catches his bumper, spins him out a little bit. It looks like Uncle Elvis on the high side was able to push by. They also drug down Spy Dude in that turn. Uncle Elvis stalls out, but is able to roll across the finish line to take 4 more points and clinch the victory and become the first ever Hot Tamale of Candy Mountain. Congratulations, Uncle Elvis. Thank you so much for everybody who has taken part in this tournament. It's been an amazing first modified Diecast tournament on Candy Mountain. We cannot wait to host the next Hot Tamale Tournament 2 and see who will take on Uncle Elvis for the shot at the title and the crown of Hot Tamale.